I've been in a great place over the last few months and learnt so much along the way. But one of the things that I have noticed is my relationship with my parents has completely changed. And I've got a massive insight on why I think that is. And what I've realised is that your parents always know. They know when you're in a good place. They know when you're stressed. They know when you're not happy. They always know. And like, you go through your life and there's times where you get frustrated with your parents. You get angry with your parents. They don't leave you alone. They say things that you disagree with. And what I think I've realised is the reason why I was clashing with them before is that the person that I was, they knew that that wasn't the real me. So as a teenager, you go off and you do all your crazy stuff and you're trying to find yourself. But your parents still know. You bring someone back to the house, show them your girlfriend, and they know if they're the right person or not. They know if you're happy or not. So when they have conflict with you, I now believe it's because they know. So I use the example of my dad. My dad's quite a stubborn man, and for years that I would be telling him, you got to do this and lose weight and give him advice. And then at the same time, my dad was always giving me advice, and most of the time I'd listen, but I wouldn't do it all. So there was always a clash. It's only been recently that my dad's actually been listening to my advice now. And why do I think that is? I think it's because it's the first time that they've seen me in a really good place. And they see what I'm doing is actually making a big difference in my life. I'm so much happier, so much calmer. I don't get anxiety anymore. But because they can see that this is the son that they always knew that I could be, now they're interested. It's like, what's he doing that actually makes him happy? And I'll share an example. My dad is now on Instagram, and he made a comment on someone's post, and he told me, well, I did a little comment. And I was like, why have you done that? Why have you needed to make that comment? And he's like, oh, and I was like, that's from the ego. And you could see it was kicking in his head. And the next day he woke up and he said, look, I took on what you said, and I've removed the comment, and I understood now that people have the right to post what they want. And if it was the other way around, that would have upset him if someone had said something back. And again, these are just little comments, but they still have meaning to it. But now, like, my parents are reading all these books that I've been reading. You can see their relationship is even better, even stronger. They're even moving out of London. Since I've been born, they've been in the same house all my life. And they're finally getting up and moving out as well. And they put the house up for sale. So what I've come to the conclusion that my parents have always been there for me, which I am thankful for and really grateful for. And the times that I clashed with them, it was only because they knew that that wasn't who I am. They know who you are more than anyone else. And I think it's taken a long time for me to come to that conclusion. But again, really grateful that they are my parents. So this goes out to everyone that does clash with their parents. Maybe it's because that they can see deep down that there's something missing. Or they can see that you're not actually 100% happy. There's a problem there somewhere, or there's an issue that needs solving, and that's why. And they might not even know what it is. There's something that creates that clash. So work on yourself, become happier, keep growing, keep aiming to better yourself. And I guarantee you'll start seeing a knock-on effect on all the close ones, friends and family that are in your lives.